The second of two on this late season Saturday night. The Bills and Chargers, off we go in Week 16. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down. And that wasn't easy, but they do wind up converting a 4th and 7 to keep this drive moving. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 34. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Talk about controlling the football and controlling the drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They'll run here. It's Murray. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 30. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there, and it'll give the Bills a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing now is Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Oh, and he's going to take this right to the line to gain. Awfully close. But they'll say that he did get the 6 yards he needed. Didn't get much more than that, but it works all the same. 1st down. the middle. It's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They run it again with Cook. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The Chargers at 11-3 on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. They hold it to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Here's Herbert. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And Eckler's going to pick up the Chargers first down as he's down to the 12.
Once more, here's Eckler. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Let's go, let's go.
Herbert now. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Brandon Smith picks it off. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this sequence won't do any favors to his rushing totals as they get him behind the line again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Third down and 10. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime.
So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Fighting through at the 25. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll hand off here to Eckler.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
59, 59. 12. Hold the trips right. Let's go.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Ready.
Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Really?
On 1st and 10, Herbert. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
To another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
76 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Allen off the play fake. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On play action, Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
21. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the 2nd half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, 33 yards. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.